Hi, everybody. I hope you're doing great. And today, I'd like to talk about how we can improve our own pronunciation. Yeah, it's quite difficult sometimes, but it's possible to change your own accent. And of course, I'm going to tell you my own story. When I started learning English at school and a language school, it was quite difficult for me to understand native speakers, and I had lots of conversations with them. But it was really difficult. I would say a challenge. Why? Because I had no idea about the way they speak in real life. But the other day, I came across on Facebook and met a great tutor who could help me to understand why English learners can't understand native speakers at all when they speak. Because most of the time, native English speakers speak naturally because of the language. It's not our native language, but sometimes we think it's impossible to get rid of our own accent, but it's possible. I've been attending the professional lessons, and I could realize why we need to have professional feedback. Because when we listen to ourselves, we can't recognize our own mistakes. It looks like a normal situation for us, because making mistakes is a process. But sometimes it's quite interesting to realize why we need to have some feedback. Yes, maybe it's a challenge. Even for me, it's a challenge. But when I started attending the lessons, I mean the professional lessons, I could understand the main secret how native speakers speak, which is just quite amazing. Wow, it's impossible. Why? I couldn't understand it at all before. But it's a great idea to think about it. And you're going to see some opinions of my friends who told me about my accent, because some of them can't recognize a Russian accent at all. I don't know why, because it's quite interesting to see people's opinion about yourself. Australia and New Zealand, and they told me about my accent, and that's why I was confused about it.
Right, right. Have you?
Maybe
Do
I
they
got.
say you have a strong accent or not?
They told me yesterday I got a mixed accent, like American, Russian, Polish, British.
You've got a good accent in English. You don't.
uh, I don't know,
You
but
you
because
you sound like you're from somewhere else, but I can understand you really well.
I'm just trying to get rid of this accent because it just it makes me happy. I'd say
Yep.
I'm confident
Good. Good.
to sound like maybe more British or just something like that.
Right. No, your accent's nice.
Yeah, your next also teacher John marked, and he said that
Teacher John's
yeah.
John, yeah, he's a great teacher. Yeah, I know that.
Owners meeting, welcome. Thanks for coming, guys.
Thank
One more
you,
time,
thank
okay?
you
Feel
for
free,
inviting-
Alexandra.
For inviting me, and I am Alexandra. I am from Russia as well, and I am an English teacher, and I just live in Ural. My city, the name of my city is called Yekaterinburg, which is located between Ural in Asia and Europe. And I have lots of hobbies like psychology, poetry, listening to music. When I have some free time, I work as a translator. And last year, I worked with some national teams at the World Boxing Championship, including the Brazilian national team. And I think I'm learning English because, first of all, it's an international language. Second, it's a great opportunity to talk to people from different countries. And right now, I'm preparing for the Cambridge exam, which I'm going to take next year, I hope, because this year I couldn't take due to the pandemic.
Yeah. As I can see, Alexandra, as I can see here, you are passionate for UK British accent. Yeah? Am I right?
Yeah, you're right, you're right.
Yeah.
As you can see, some people thought I am not from Russia because of my accent. Yes, because of my appearance, I don't know, honestly. But sometimes it was a challenge for me to realize why I need to do it. What is the main reason for that? And sometimes I'm thinking of giving up, to be honest. Because the more we learn, the more it's difficult for us, for English learners. Obviously, it's like a game. For most students who like to sound like a native speaker, maybe. But I know the secret for you. You need to attend some lessons with a qualified teacher who can help you in this case. When I found it, I was surprised. Because based on my own experience of studying the language at school, university, and language school, and my own, it was a real challenge for me, and I wanted to give up many times because it was so hard for me to understand what I need to do, what kind of mistakes I make with my pronunciation. But when I met the English teacher, I would say a native English teacher, it was so amazing, even for me, because I've been studying the language for years. And if you have some interactive lessons with a professional tutor, it will be helpful for you. You're going to understand about your mistakes. You're going to have professional feedback, and so on. Why is it so important? Because you're going to listen to the professional feedback and realize your own mistakes and work on it, which is so great. And you're going to improve your own pronunciation and sound more naturally in a short period of time, which is wonderful. And I'm going to show you an example of an interactive lesson, how it looks like, because it's so brilliant, and I hope you will enjoy it.
Right, okay. If someone leaves you a message on voicemail, you have to answer, you have to listen to it.
If someone leaves you a message on voicemail, you have to listen to it.
Very good. Okay, I'm sorry, but I really have to take this, which is this call. Okay, very easy, as I said. Okay, you know all the vocabulary. So let's say this together, Star. I'm sorry, but I really have to take this call.
I'm sorry, but I really have to take this call.
Very good, Star. Sounds like me. Your pronunciation is very good. Okay, we don't speak on the phone. Excuse me. We don't speak on the phone much because something each other is cheaper. What's the missing word?
Calling.
Texting.
Oh, cheaper. Yes, texting.
Texting is cheaper. We all know that. Okay, so listen and repeat, Star. Okay, we don't speak on the phone much because texting each other is cheaper.
We don't speak on the phone much because texting each other We don't speak on the phone much because texting each other is cheaper.
It's cheaper. Okay.
Oh, like punishment.
Yeah, to be fined.
Yes, fine means he has to pay something.
Well,
It could be money or anything else.
that's right. When you're fined.
He has broken our law. For this reason, he was fined.
Yes, exactly. So it's a penalty. It's a penalty charge. All right then.
Yeah.
Listen then, Star. I was fined for using my mobile phone while I was driving.
I was fined for using my mobile phone while I was driving.
Excellent. Well done. All right. Okay, let's carry on. Wait.
And I highly recommend you to attend his lessons because you are going to understand your own mistakes. According to my own experience, I have never seen such a great teacher who can explain it to students how real spoken English looks like. Thank you so much for watching. See you later. Bye bye for now.